Day to day is a struggle.
I was caught up in other people's expectations of who I was supposed to be.
There's a lot of drugs, violence, gangs.
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm 23 years old. I have high aspirations and big dreams, and I'm going to make a future for myself.
My name's Alyssa. I'm 26 years old from Southern Alabama. I have high aspirations, big dreams, and I'm going to make a future for myself.
My name is Carlo. I'm 24 years old from Miami, Florida. I have high aspirations and big dreams. I'm going to make a future for myself.
My name is Jason Watson. I'm 27 years old. I have high aspirations and big dreams. I want to make a future for myself.
I think that my childhood was pretty normal. I think every now and then we got in trouble, and it's peer pressure can be kind of hard. You try to fit in with everybody, and I always knew that a lot of stuff that I was doing or that I did was wrong, or I could go to jail or prison for it. But it was almost like if you didn't do it, you were kind of like the outcast. You got to blend in with everybody. You're from where I'm from, it's any time of the day. If somebody wants to get you, they'll get you. It don't matter. We look around and there's Tony on the ground, shirt all bloodied up, and we called 911, and he was dead right on the spot. So seeing that was that was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to see or deal with.
I was always a dreamer when I was a kid. I wanted to do big things, and I grew up in Southern Alabama in a little town where there wasn't a ton of opportunity, a ton of, dreaming going on. Number one goal in life was just to finish high school, go to college, if you wanted to, get a job that you could work the rest of your life and meet someone and get married and have kids in this family, and that was success. Get stuck in that mindset, and I wanted something so much bigger and so much more for my life. I wanted to do so many things, and I met a guy and we got married. I learned very quick that I had made one of the biggest mistakes of my life, and I married the wrong guy. Through a series of events and in proof that I had made a bad decision, I ended our marriage, and I made a vow to myself to go hard at everything that I ever wanted out of life. That's why I'm here. Without that, I would be stuck in a stagnant, mediocre life, and I refuse to be that person. I refuse to live that life.
Well, growing up in a broken home, from divorced parents, it was a struggle growing up. Growing up, I had a really, really strong bond with my friends. I've seen so many good people growing up in Miami not being able to have that foot in the door. Everyone's pretty much getting stuck into that routine, that going out and partying, drugs, because there's a lot of wasted talent that I've seen growing up, and it shouldn't be like that. It's just hard because it's a city that really, it sucks you in. If you grow up like that, you fall into it, and you don't even know. You don't even notice you falling into that routine every day. And I felt like I just had to break out of that.
Well, I grew up in a military family. Having to make and lose friends over and over again over the years. It's made it a lot more difficult. My parents, they were really supportive. They're also pretty demanding parents. they never actually finished college themselves, and they wanted, something better for myself, for me. After high school, I did end up going to college. I did a year there and ended up dropping out after that year and, getting a job, and doing that, in retail. And I did that for about 6 years, and, during that 6 years I actually did figure out what I wanted to do, and then I was actually laid off. Yeah, after that happened to me, I knew I had to make a change. I had to, make a better life for myself.
All my friends, they didn't do nothing either. They didn't have nothing to do. They didn't have no life. They didn't have no future. They just sat around playing video games, going out. That's that's fun for a little bit, but that ain't no future. You can't pay no bills like that, and they didn't see it that way. So I think, seeing how all my friends just didn't care, I wasn't gonna let myself get sucked into it. Be there with them, not doing nothing. If you can't leave your environment, you can make the choice to do right. You can make the choice to change your life. So if you can't leave your surroundings, you can make a difference just where you're at.
God gives you what you can handle. You might wake up and you might have the 8-pack, you might have the 18-pack of colors, but it's all in what you do with the crayons, the colors, to build a masterpiece.
One of the quotes that's really gotten me to where I am, or that's inspired me, is all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them.
Go after it. Don't let anybody take your dream from you. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, because you can. And I'm living proof of that.
Your life, past and present, should never deter your dreams. They should fuel them.